I want to give you like a small presentation of like what is ClickFunnels and why I love it so much, and like you kind of understand where ClickFunnels starts, where ClickFunnels stands, like in the whole. Oh, Robin is here. Yes, awesome. Hi, Robin. Okay, so let me share my screen, and today we have awesome internet because we are at Google. So if Google doesn't have good internet, I don't know what else to do. So let's get started with lesson 6. Okay, oh, yesterday I told you guys some stuff that, oh, Lorena, hi. So I'm planning to launch the actual Catapult Academy. Like, this is the beta group. You guys are getting the live events, the live sessions, everything. You can talk to me. Like, most of you have my WhatsApp. Most of you have my Facebook Messenger. But I'm going to start selling the actual course. So I need to, so there's a lot of things that I wanted to tell you about what's coming. So let me just text Camilo to see if he can come. Okay, so there's a few things that I wanted to tell you guys. So the first one is I'm going to launch the Catapult Academy like for everybody. This was just the beta group, and I told you guys I don't want more than 15 people in here. I have 9 of you, which is amazing. I love you guys. And so I'm gonna launch it for real. And it's going to be $9.97 for the rest of the world. So I want to propose something to you. If you want to take it, awesome. If not, like, no hard feelings. So I want you to be my affiliates. How does that work? I will send you a link, a special link where you can subscribe, you can fill a form, and you can help me get the word out. Tell people like, hey, I'm doing this amazing course. Of course, just do it from your heart. Tell people how you really feel about it. And I'll give you a special link that you give people. And if that someone buys the course through your link, then I'm going to give you 40% of that money. So if people buy, like, for example, your friend, you send them the link and they buy the course through your link, what's going to happen is that you are going to get 40% of that. So I'm going to give you $400. So if you help me get the word out and promote my course and tell everybody on your Facebook, on your phone, on your messenger, on your WhatsApp, whatever, I will give you 40% of the sale. Easy. So if you want to make money, and I only want you to do it if you love the course, if you love the content, if you think that this has given you like something to get your business going and ideas and stuff. I don't do it for the money. Just do it if you really love the content, because I would never market something that I don't really love. So if you're in, I'll send you an email with the information. You just have to fill in the form, and that's it. You'll get your special link that you can send people. If they buy from that link, then you'll get the 40% of the sale. Okay. So if you like it, let me know. Nobody's saying anything. Yeah. Lorena is saying, oh my God, 40%. Awesome, right? So that was one of the things that I wanted to tell you. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you is that I am going to start recording a lot of content for a lot of different offers I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to start recording my lead magnet, my tripwire, and all those things. Like, I'm also doing the homework with you guys. So I figured out that if I didn't have the schedule every Thursday for these classes, I would say like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And it happens a lot that I have plans for this week to record whatever lesson, and I end up not doing it because I have too many things. I just drag it. So I figured that if I schedule all the recordings on the Facebook group and I record it live with you guys, then you guys are going to get a lot of free content that I'm going to be selling in a short future, in a near future. And I'm going to get pushed to record things on time. And most importantly, when you're recording like videos in classes, when you're live, it gives you kind of like an adrenaline that it's amazing, and it's a lot better to record the videos with that emotion of being live. So these few weeks, like these next 2 weeks until the 18th, yeah, until the 18th that I'm going to Russia, I'm going to be recording a lot of content, and I'm going to transmit it live always on the Facebook group. So it's not going to have a schedule. I'll just do it whenever I can. I mean, it will have a schedule, but not, I'll put it on the events, but it's not going to be like every Thursday at this time. I'll put the schedule like 2 days in advance, so you can actually be there and tell me what you think about the content, and give me feedback. Okay, so you're gonna get a lot of content for free that I'm gonna be selling soon. Some of the content is part of the Catapult Academy. Some of the content is not part of the Catapult Academy, but you guys are gonna get it for free because you're my lovely beta group, and I love you guys. Okay, so let's get started. Who's ready to learn some ClickFunnels? Okay, so this is lesson 6, ClickFunnels 101. So today we're gonna go through like the basics of ClickFunnels. Of course, we're not gonna go through everything because it would take forever and ever and ever. All the integrations and all that, I'll do this recorded videos. I'll do them on like during these 2 weeks, okay? But this session, I'm gonna show you how it works generally. And since one of your homeworks from last week was to bring me a page that you would like me to model, I'm going to take one and model it, okay? Let me text Manuel, see if he's available to come. Just a sec. Okay, all right, so before we go to ClickFunnels, I just want to give you a quick presentation. We're almost finished with module 1. I'm so happy. It's a lot of information, right? A lot of information, but it's super cool. You've already saw like who you want to sell, what you want to sell, how your value ladder is. Probably the most important part, you already know the strategy. You already know how to build your funnel, like the strategy of the funnel. The hardest part is to actually create the content for it. The content, I say, okay, I'm gonna do this funnel and I need to record this video, I need to do this PDF. The most important part is for you to say, I'm going to do this. This is going to be my lead magnet, and go and create it. Don't wait, go and create it. Because the most important thing when you do something online is to actually sell something. You can have all these ideas, you can have an amazing funnel in your head, but if you don't go out there and actually sell something, then you're never gonna make money. So it is very important that you do your homework. Just if you don't have your lead magnet created yet, what are you waiting for? Like, I already have my lead magnet. I have actually 5 lead magnets that I'm gonna use. I only have 2 done, and I'm working on my tripwire for those 2. And I know it takes time to create the content, but start now. What are you waiting for? If you don't start now, then you're never gonna get it done, right? Super important, just get it done. Go through all the lessons, go through all the homework. And one thing that I'm working on is I'm gonna give you a PDF with all the lessons and the homeworks and like the activities, so that you can print it out as a booklet and have it all at once, and that you can do the homework and create your stuff and have it organized. And we only have 2 more lessons of this module, and then we're gonna go into traffic. So excited. so excited. Anyway, do you have any questions about the previous lesson? Just let me know. We talked about, I always forget what we talked about on the previous lesson. We talked about modeling success, funnel hacking. Oh my God, I love funnel hacking. Probably, I have to be honest, when I was in uni, I used to copy a lot, like the homeworks on a lot of exams. I used to like copy a lot, really. I was really bad. And then when I heard about this funnel hacking, it was like, oh my God, I can model people. I can just take what's already done, take what's already successful, and model it. And it's like a thing. It's not, I'm not gonna get punished. I'm not gonna get thrown out of my business or college or uni. So it's so perfect because I don't have the imagination and the creativity to actually build the pages from scratch. Well, now I do, but at the beginning I was like, how do I do this? So guess what? You can just go and model others and you'll be super successful. Before, I would never thought that I had the ability to build a website. Like, never in my life. But now I just look at one that I really like and then just model it. I love it. I love it. Actually, that day Manuel texted me like, oh my God, that's brilliant, because he's specializing in WordPress, which is a website builder. And he was like, that's brilliant. That gives me so many ideas to start building my websites for my clients. And I was like, yes, awesome. So what is ClickFunnels? Who is Russell Branson? So this is a picture of me with Russell back in March when I went to Funnel Hacking Live in Orlando, and I joined the Tacoma Club X coaching. So what is ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels is a software to build funnels. But why is ClickFunnels so amazing compared to a lot of software that are out there? So when I started this online experience, right, I came to the online world, and there are so many software for absolutely everything. Like, you want to send emails, there's 10,000 software out there that you can use, and they'll have these amazing features, but then you don't know which one is better. And there's so many price ranges, and you're like, should I be paying the most expensive one? Should I be paying the cheapest one? And then, okay, you need to send emails, so you need this software, and then you need to make a sale, so you need this other software, and you need a membership site, so you need another software. So it becomes really overwhelming. It's crazy. When I started, I was like, and I didn't have much of a budget. So I started getting the cheapest softwares that I could find, but then I was super limited to what I could do. Okay, I could build a landing page, but then if I wanted to sell something, I couldn't. Or I needed to send emails, but I needed to send a sequence that was organized by days, and it was like, I can't do that. So then I found ClickFunnels, and it was like, wow, this is amazing, because ClickFunnels takes like everything that you can do for a business online and puts it everything in one simple software. So ClickFunnels is not going to be the cheapest software that you can find, but it's also not going to be the most expensive. So with ClickFunnels, you can do what a lot of other softwares can do, but in just one software. For example, you can build the landing pages, and you'll see how easy it is. Because when I started, I tried to build my pages with WordPress, and oh my God, it was so complicated. Because in WordPress, you have different themes, and each theme has a different coding, a different way to set up. So you have to learn each theme every time you get a new one. It was so complicated. So complicated. I was like, oh my God, I really don't want to spend all my energy and time doing this. Of course, there's people that might love it. You know, there's people for everything. I bet Manuel loves WordPress, and that's why he is specializing on that. And then I wanted to sell the courses, so I needed an autoresponder. And I started looking at all these autoresponder software out there. There were so many. And I was like, oh my God, how do I choose? Which one do I get? So crazy and overwhelming. So I started looking. Okay, there's a lot of software. So for landing pages, there's Insta pages, there's lead pages. For autoresponders, there's Infusionsoft, and Infusionsoft, one is super, super expensive. And what do you mean, what is a landing page, Rui? We already talked about what a landing page is. That was like, Rui, he's just making fun. Okay, anyway, a landing page is when you, I'll respond because I know you know the answer, but you're asking for everybody to know. So a landing page is that page where everybody lands on, you know, like they do a Facebook ad, and then the page where you say, hey, here's my free thing, you know, my free super awesome thing. Please give me your name and your email so I can send you this. That is your landing page, right? The first page of your funnel is called the landing page. The autoresponder is the way that you send the emails, right? So you need to create an automated system to send all the emails, so that when they get this product or they get this free, super amazing PDF, as soon as they get it, the system sends an email automatically. That's an autoresponder. And you can also do lists. So for example, if this person gets my phone offer, then they go to that specific email list. And if they get my tripod, so they go to another email list. So I send them to different paths in my funnel. So the autoresponder software, like Infusionsoft, is so confusing. You have no idea. Actually, ClickFunnels had a t-shirt that said, we are not Confusionsoft, we are ClickFunnels. It was so amazing. And Infusionsoft is super expensive, Ontraport is super expensive, and then GetResponse is very cheap, but it's very limited, okay? Then for membership areas, you have Kajabi, which is also very expensive. For webinar software, you have Zoom, you have Webinar Jam, you have GoToWebinar. So what Russell did was he created one software that could deal with everything at the same time. Of course, like there's a lot of people that complain that ClickFunnels is very limited and that it doesn't give you like all these amazing things inside of a membership area. Well, ClickFunnels is not made specifically for membership areas. The membership areas that they have are amazing, but they're not like super, super complicated and specific and that you can track a lot of things. No, it's a simple membership area that you can deliver your products with it. And you know, it's so easy and simple. That's the whole point of ClickFunnels, to make it simple, to make it easy, so that you can sell your products that convert really good and you can make money easy and fast, okay? So, did anyone bring me a page that I can model? So we can go to ClickFunnels so that you can understand how easy and amazing it is to build everything, to send emails, to, you know, like do the whole thing. Okay, anyway, I will show you. I guess nobody brought me nobody brought me a page that I could model, but no worries, no worries. Organifi. Yeah, I model. Okay, we can model Organifi. So first thing that I want to show you is, Rory, can you send me the link, the affiliate link for ClickFunnels, please? Actually, yeah, all right. So you can get a 14-day free trial from ClickFunnels, like straight away. You don't need to pay anything. And if in 13 days you see that you don't like it, you don't want it, you can just cancel it and not use it, okay? So I'm going to send you the link. And one thing that you have to understand is that as soon as you open a ClickFunnels account, you become an affiliate, okay? So every time that someone else wants to start using ClickFunnels, send your affiliate link, because the other person won't have to pay anything extra, but you will get 40%. Just as I just told you guys that if you help me market my Catapult Academy course, you'll get 40% of the sale. Same thing with ClickFunnels. If you guys get ClickFunnels through my link, I'll get 40%. So it's always a win-win situation. It's just amazing. So anyway, right now I'm gonna just go to clickfunnels.com. You can also do that, but if you get ClickFunnels through my affiliate link, I don't know, I'll get you something nice. I'll do a special course, a special training for those who buy ClickFunnels through my link. So anyway, this is ClickFunnels. Right now they just changed the dashboard and it looks kind of funny. Edge is saying something, hold on. Okay, Edge, send me that. Don't worry, send me that one that you just said on WhatsApp. Okay, guys, so all you have to do is to click all panelists. Did you put it to so that everybody can see the link? Can everybody see the link that Rui just sent? So if you go there, you can open the 14-day free trial for ClickFunnels. So you have two options. You have $97 per month. That includes the landing pages, the membership area, all the sales process. It doesn't include the autoresponder. So I'm going to give you some options, because I know that $297 to pay for an autoresponder is super expensive. So what I've been doing for the past 6 months since I wasn't using my ClickFunnels is I have the $97 per month package on ClickFunnels, and I'm using Drip for my autoresponder. But don't worry, we'll look at that later on. I'll give you like a special presentation on which softwares to use, which are the best ones, all that. But for now, we are going to see how amazing ClickFunnels is. Okay, so I have a message. Cool. It just sent me this link of this website. Okay, this is a website. We can model kind of like the website, but remember that oh, this is beautiful. That in ClickFunnels, you only want to sell one product. This is more kind of like a e-commerce platform. Oh, that's another thing that I wanted to tell you. Always make sure to use the software that is suitable for what you are doing. For example, if you want to have an online store like this one, they have a lot of products, and for example, I can select this one and add it to the cart. Like I can say, I add to the cart, and I can add a quantity. I can select different colors. I can select different sizes and add to the cart, and then buy a bunch of products at the same time. That is an e-commerce store, and for that, don't use ClickFunnels. For that, use something like Shopify. Shopify is an amazing e-commerce builder. I closed it. Hold on. No. We're gonna model it. We're gonna model. She's saying like, okay. No, we're gonna model it. I'm going to use this as the example. Let me see if Robin sent me the email, because Robin was also sending me an email with like pages that I could model. Let me see if I have it, because nope. Okay, so we can model this one. Awesome. I just want you to see how easy it is to work with ClickFunnels. I'll show you the structure and everything. We can model it. Just bear in mind that ClickFunnels doesn't work for a store like this one. ClickFunnels is more like funnels. Remember that we said just one product at a time. You give something for free to get their email, then you sell something on the next page. So let's see. Robin, Angela, can go into my, actually I have yours. I have, let me see. I have your landing page, Robin. Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I still have it here. One moment. Healthy pause. Oh yeah, I took screenshots of it. Okay, let's start with ClickFunnels. So this is ClickFunnels. These are all the funnels that I have. I have a lot of funnels in my ClickFunnels. So what you do is you say, hey, I want to create a new funnel. Okay, so ClickFunnels has a lot of tools to give you like pre-done funnels. You have the cookbook builder. I actually don't like it because all the templates are the same. I never use this one, but the funnels are already built. And you have the classic funnel builder. Okay, so let's say we want to do kind of like this store, and let me show you one of the funnels that we did on the first lesson, like the actual template. The value ladder, from a value ladder to funnel. Yeah, this is the one I want. So we talked about, we built the value ladder, right? We said, okay, we're gonna have something for free, then we're gonna have a $19 product, right? Then we're gonna have a $200, $300 product, then a $997 product, and we kept going, okay? And then we said like, okay, how are we gonna go from this funnel to a funnel, like a real funnel, from this value ladder to a funnel? So we started creating the lead magnet, the tripwire, the OTO1, the OTO2. So how about we take this example and I'm going to build something like this, and then the lead magnet page will model either Robin's or H's pages, okay? So let me go back to ClickFunnels. All right, so what do I want to do? That's the first thing that you need to have in mind. You want to collect emails, you want to sell a product, or you want to host a webinar. This is super important that you know beforehand, especially because when it's a webinar, because the pages for the webinar have like special coding, and they have, you can set up the date for the webinar. So make sure that if you're going to do a webinar, don't select the sell a product. But there's not much difference between collecting emails and selling a product. So I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna sell a product because actually we're going to give something for free, but then we're going to sell the tripwire, we're going to sell the one-time offer, and we're going to sell the one-time offer, the second one, okay? So I'm going to say, hey, yeah, I want to sell a product. A product launch, it's kind of like a strategy that you give a series of videos before you launch the product. But we haven't talked about that, so I'm just going to select sales funnel, okay? I'm just going to give it a name. So we're going to put it like Catapult Academy Beta Group, okay? Oh, group. I forgot how to write. And then the group, I'm just gonna put it TCA Beta, okay? So the name, you can choose the name that you want. This is not something that people are gonna see. This is only for you to know the name of the funnel. And the group tag is just to organize them. So for example, if you have 3 different businesses, then you can put one tag for each business. Or if you have 3 different products and you're gonna do different funnels, then you can put, you can organize them by tags. It's just a matter of organization within ClickFunnels. And then I click build funnel, easy. And that here is where the fun part starts, when we actually start building the pages and the funnels. Eche, you're going to love this because I know you're very artistic and you love design. So this is going to be your favorite part. So here on the left, you have the funnel steps, the funnel pages. So these, wait, I have a message. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You'll see. So These steps right here that you see on the left, these ones on the left, are these steps. You have the lead magnet, you have the tripwire, you have the OTO. Each one of these boxes is going to be a step on your funnel in ClickFunnels. Okay, so the squeeze page, let me actually make this smaller so we can look at it side by side. Okay, cool. So, for example, we have here the squeeze page. The landing page, lead magnet, they have so many names on it. Like, seriously, you have to get used to why ClickFunnels doesn't work for e-commerce. Because ClickFunnels was never made for it. I mean, it works for e-commerce, but not to have your store in ClickFunnels. The way it works in ClickFunnels is that you can only buy one product at a time, right? So you have on the order form, right? You pay for one product, and actually now you can have two products because you have the main product plus the bump offer, which is just like a cherry on top of the ice cream, right? That's the bump offer. Then on the second page, you can also sell, let's say you have 3 flavors for something. They can choose only one, okay? That's the way that ClickFunnels works. There's no cart that you can add a lot of products in it and then buy. Let's say when you go to Amazon, you can select, I want to buy one t-shirt, and I want to buy one phone, and I want to buy one Kindle and one bottle. You know, like you can select a lot of things, add them to a cart, and then purchase the whole thing. In ClickFunnels, it doesn't work that way, because remember the psychology of the funnel, that we want people to only have one option at a time, because when people only have one option, it's either yes or no. Then they're gonna feel more entitled to do the one action. If you give them a lot of actions, then it's a lot harder to sell. So funnels, you have to understand, but there's a way to automate an e-commerce. Yeah, I want you to understand that you can, for example, let's say we have these e-commerce platform, right? Where you can sell a lot of different backpacks. You can sell all these beautiful, they're so edgy, all these beautiful backpacks, right? But then what would be an amazing funnel to bring traffic into this website so that people can buy a lot of other backpacks? We can think about something for free. What can you give for free? In e-commerce, it's hard to give something physical for free because you're not going to give a backpack for free. Okay, so what about we make a like a guide, best fancy backpacks to travel the world, best 5 fancy backpacks to travel the world, and we list them on like a blog post, right? We make a guide and we say number 5 is the Helsinki model 300, okay? And we talk about it, and then at the end we say, hey, if you want to buy it, go here, right? And we take them to one page with only that backpack, right? And this is done in ClickFunnels, only that backpack, right? And they say, yeah, I want to buy this backpack. So they put the credit card, all the credit card information, the address, everything, and they buy that backpack. And then on the next page, we tell them like, well, you already have this backpack. How about you buy this jacket that goes amazing with your backpack, right? And then they say, oh my God, yes, I want that jacket. But, and then on the next page, you can say, hey, how about you can buy the hat, okay? So you go one product at a time. And then at the end of the funnel, you can tell them, hey, if you want to buy more things from Helsinki, then just go to our store, okay? And you take them to this store when they can find a lot of other backpacks. The idea of the funnel is that you attract them with something for free or something really low price. For example, if we go to Shave Club, they do that on their site. Lorena says, oh, okay, all right. Dollar Shave Club. For example, these guys, they have an e-commerce platform, where they sell a lot of shaving machines, a lot of butters and oils and a lot of things for men, okay? But this is their funnel. They have like, try out the starter box for £5. Get it now. Do you see any other? Oh, well, yeah, they have here. But like their main thing is get these for £5. That's it. So if I go here, I can get that for £5. And then at the end, they tell me, okay, you already got you can do this in ClickFunnels. You can add something, but you can only add one. Like you can add this one or this one or this one, but not the three of them. So yeah, I want to add the post shave. This is not done in ClickFunnels, so they have the flexibility to add more than one. But let's say in ClickFunnels, it will be just like click, added. That's it. Next, I put my information. And at the end, they take me to the actual store. Okay, so ClickFunnels is a way for you to bring people into your world, get them to know your products little by little, instead of taking them directly to a website that they have so many things to decide if they want or not, that they're not going to buy anything. Okay, so that's the difference. You can have both. And for example, I was talking about that with Robin. She has she wants to put like an e-commerce kind of thing. In ClickFunnels, you can simulate, but not a lot of it. So my suggestion, if you want to do something like this, like you want to sell a lot of items, you can have a Shopify store, but to bring the people into your Shopify store, create a funnel that will sell one thing at a time, that will create that relationship with your customers, and then they will come to your store and buy a lot of things from you. See the difference between the funnel and the e-commerce store? Okay, we got off topic. Let's go back to our funnel. Actually, how about we build that funnel that I just told you. So let's make a guide on the 5 best backpacks to travel the world and still be fancy, because traveling backpacks usually, they're usually ugly, and that happened to me the other day. You know how I've been so excited about my backpack. Hey, it's a normal backpack. It's not anything fancy. It's just a nice backpack, super comfortable, and very useful. And the other day we were with my husband's cousin, and her boyfriend was like, oh my God, I love your backpack. It's super useful. Like you can travel with it. And he was like, oh, look at this backpack. And she said, well, it's ugly. And I'm like, so sad. She just called my backpack ugly. But I understand. I mean, it's not, she's all fancy and I'm not fancy, and I love my backpack anyway. So let's say that our lead magnet, we're going to tell them, hey, how about you learn what are the 5 backpacks, the best 5 backpacks, fancy, stylish, super cute backpacks that you can travel with, okay? And we're going to give that information for free before asking for the name and email, because nobody's going to give us a name and email for, hey, what are the best backpacks to travel with? They're just going to go and Google it. Okay, so you have to decide what you're going to give in exchange for their email. Okay, in this case, since it's an e-commerce, like a a product thing that you cannot give something for free physically, then you have to give information for free and then get them to buy the physical product. Okay, that's one thing that I need you to understand, and we're going to talk about this in one of the courses that I'm going to record this week. When you have physical products, for example, Eche with these backpacks, Lorena with the food boxes, Robin with the supplements for dogs, you have to understand that information products are going to fill up your value ladder and are going to make your offer a lot better in comparison to your competitors. So for example, let's say I want to sell this phone, right? Oh, it looks so cute. I want to sell this phone and I tell you, well, this phone is $300. You're going to say like, it's very expensive, right? But if I tell you, I'm going to sell you this phone, but I'm going to load it up with all the most amazing videos that I have seen from Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk and Russell Branson and all these like hard to find videos that changed my life forever. And I'm going to give them to you with this phone. And besides, I'm going to put guides that will help you create your business from scratch. I'm going to give you a plan. You know, I'm going to fill this phone with informational products. Now, do you think $300 for this phone is a lot? No, right? So I want you to understand that even if you're in the e-commerce business, if you're selling physical products, information products are going to make your offer better. And that way you're not going to have to compete with price. You're going to be able to sell your products a lot more expensive without worrying about your competitors. Rui is saying, I would give for free a video guide to teach people how to pack all the stuff inside of a backpack in a very organized and effective way. That's an amazing idea. We travel a lot, so we are like expert packers. And I remember when we went to Germany and Hungary and all these places 2 years ago with my friends, I had one friend that he couldn't put everything in his backpack. And he was like so frustrated because he was saying, oh, I'm gonna have to leave things behind. I'm not gonna be able to put everything in my suitcase. And I was like, wait, let me pack it for you. Thing is that he was folding everything normally and just putting it on the backpack one on top of each other. So I went and I rolled everything, really tight rolls, and like half of the backpack was empty after I put everything that he had inside. And he was like, oh, wow. So yeah, I love that idea. Like a video guide on how to teach people how to pack stuff inside a backpack. Rui and I are like experts on that. We have to pack our bags every like 3 times per month. So that's an amazing idea. Okay, so let's do that as a lead magnet. Let's say let's attract people with the 5 best backpacks, and to get their email, we're going to tell them, hey, get these free video series or these 2-3 videos on how to pack your backpack, or how to pack and what to pack for traveling. Okay, and then we're going to sell the backpack, then we're going to sell a hat. Okay, so let me actually doodle it. Let me just put it here. I wish I had an iPad. That would be so cool if I can just doodle with it. Let me put it here so we know what we're doing. Okay, so the first one is going to be just a page with on the first one. This is super important to do before starting to actually build the page itself, the funnel itself in ClickFunnels, to understand what you're actually going to do. And this is super huge. Okay, so 5. Oh my God, this is white. 5 top backpacks to travel. Okay. And then here, we're going to give them plus videos how to pack. Okay. How to pack. And in this one, we're going to ask for name and email. Okay. This is our first page. Then on our second page, we are going to not the best box, but it's okay. On the second page, we're actually going to sell a backpack. Okay, sell a backpack. We're gonna select the most beautiful backpack and we're gonna sell it here. And then on the next page, let's sell a hat. Whoop. Okay, let's OTO1 is going to be a hat. Okay, let's do that until now. Perfect, beautiful. And then we can just close it, go to the confirmation page and invite people to the e-commerce store. Okay, so let's do confirmation and then invitation to store. Okay, so this is our plan for today. Do you like it? Do you understand why I'm doing these little boxes and how I came up with the idea? If you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. You see how we kind of came up with a value ladder for this business of backpacks. We said, okay, we're gonna give these for free. Then we're gonna sell a backpack. Let's say the backpack is $80. Then we're gonna give a hat. Then we're gonna send them to the store, okay? All right, so let's get started. Let's go to ClickFunnels and let's organize. So we have the squeeze page. The squeeze page is where you get the email, okay? Squeeze page, landing page, lead magnet, they're all the same. So squeeze page is the same as our first page, is where we're going to get the email and the name, okay? When you come here to ClickFunnels, there's a lot of templates that you can choose from. These templates are already tested. They already have been on the market and they already know that this converts. Yeah, it's also called opt-in page. You can also call this page an opt-in page because they opt in for your lead magnet. Okay, so here on top, let me show you what ClickFunnels has here. So here on top, when you first create a page, it tells you, okay, is this an opt-in page? Is this part of a sales process? Is this part of a webinar process? Is this part of a membership? Click, pop, and misc, that's something that we kind of never use. So inside the opt-in, what do you have? You have email opt-in, that's when you get email and name, and you have the thank you page. Inside of the sales process, you have the sales page. Sales page is simply a page where you tell people about your product. So you tell them, hey, I'm gonna sell you this cap. This cap is amazing because it will close your bottle, it will tight seal it, it will keep the warmth. You know, you tell all the amazing things about your product. That's a sales page. In a sales page, you don't do anything other than tell people about your product. Then you have the order form. This product launch, we're gonna talk about that later. This order form, the order form in ClickFunnels is specifically where people put their credit card information, okay? You cannot put credit card information in a sales page. You cannot put credit card in an OTO. You cannot put credit card in a downsell. Only in an order form you can put credit card information. So that's the way that the coding for the pages is built. Then you have the webinars. If you're going to do a webinar, then the webinar registration, the thank you page, the broadcast room, that's the where you actually put the video that you're broadcasting. Then the membership area, we are going to talk about this on the next lesson. So for now, we need an opt-in page, right? Because we need to get their name and email. So you can scroll through these templates and see which one do you like. If you don't like any of the pages, any of the templates that you have here, guess what? You can go to this page and model it, okay? You can model the page, you can model the structure, you can model the design, model it. Just know that this is already tested, okay? So for example, for the backpacks, I would use something like this. So I actually I'm going to use this one, but I want to show you how easy it is to build this page, except this one. I don't know how they did it. So I'm going to actually use a blank page if I can find the blank page. I have so many templates. Where is the blank page? I just want to get a blank page so I can show you how to build it from scratch. There's no blank page. Oh my God. Okay, found it. Yay. Also called opt-in page. All right. So here, this is your page, and when you start building the pages, you can do split tests. That means that for one page, you can have two different variations, so you can test which one works best. We'll talk about that later, don't worry. So to go into my page, the page that I'm going to edit, I just click here on edit page. So remember, we're inside of the squeeze page or the opt-in page, the landing page, however you want to call it. We're on the first one. We're only building that one. So this is a blank, without anything inside page in ClickFunnels. So I want to show you how easy it is just building this. There are 3 levels to create a page in ClickFunnels. So you have the green part, which is called the sections. Then the blue part, which is called the rows, that you can divide into different rows. So if you have a page that you want to divide in 3 or 4, then here's where you select that. And then you have the elements. So for this, we need 1 row, right? We only need 1 row. So I'm going to add a new section, right? You can select the width of the section. You can put the background. Oh, why is it not? Oh, okay. Here you go to the settings. So every time you need to edit something, you go to the settings in the sections, in the rows, or in the columns. And here in the settings, there's so many things that you can do. For example, if you want a picture on the background, you just select the picture here and put it on the background. And for example, if I want to have this one as a background, I'm gonna put it full width, okay? I can't see it yet because the section is too small. So I'm just gonna keep just putting stuff in it. Then I'm gonna put the rows. In how many rows do I want to divide the page? In this case, just 1, no big deal. So I'm going to divide it in 1, okay? And what do I need to add here? Just text. So I'm going to add an element. And here I can choose headlines, I can choose sub-headlines, paragraphs, bullet lists, images, videos, buttons. You can select a lot of things in here. There's so many options just to build your site. So in this case, easy, we just need a headline, okay? So I'm just gonna say something like, what if you could travel? What if you could go backpacking with style, right? Because there's stylish backpacks. What if you could go backpacking with style, right? That's my headline. And then I need a big headline, like super amazing and attractive. So let's say we're gonna talk about the top 5 stylish backpacks for men. Or no, something like travel the world without losing your touch, your fanciness, your coolness. Wait, I'm just inventing here. Coolness. All right, so I can delete sections, I can delete rows, I can delete elements just by going to the trash can. Okay, so let's say I want this element to be not bold, so you can select bold, italic, underlined, scratched, on the left, on the center, on the right, here. So I just don't want it bold. And this one, I want it a lot bigger. I want it with underlined. I want it with different colors. So to make it bigger, I just go to the settings, and here I have like a lot of settings that I can manipulate. So I can select the font size, right? I can select here the actual font, like what type of letters you want. So there's all the Google fonts, So one suggestion is that you always use the same fonts, because the kind of font that you use for your business creates remembrance if you always use the same one. For example, if we see the C of Coca-Cola, we know it's Coca-Cola C because they have used the same font over and over again for the past 150 years. So if we do the same, if we always use the same font, then people are going to start remembering for that. Okay, so for example, I always use Oswald. And the same with the colors. So the way it works for the colors here is that you can have one color for the not unbolded, how do you say that? The words that are not bold. So these ones are not bold, and then another color for the ones that are actually bold. So for example, here in this case, the losing will have a different color. So I can have text color and bold color. So I'm just gonna choose another one. For losing, let's choose my orange. My orange is 00. That's my Funnel Nomads orange. Okay, so you see, we're going there. How to travel the world. Okay, so let's say we want it just a little bit bigger. No issue. I don't like this background. Like my face is right in front of the text. I don't like that. So I just go to the settings, delete it, no big deal. I can change the color of the background if I want. Easy, right? So if I'm again on the element, let's say I want the losing to be underlined, just to make it same as this one. Okay, easy, right? So we have again the section, the rows, and the elements, and you can add a lot of different elements. Now let's talk about, okay, this one, let's say we just add another element. So every time you want to add an element, just click on the orange plus. If you want to add a row or different rows, you just click on the plus blue, and then a section is the plus on the green. So I want to add another element, which is just a subheader, and I want to put my text. Easy, seriously, it's very easy. So I can control the space between my paragraph, my element, and the one on top. So this is the top margin. Okay, I can also control, let me put another color so I can explain to you this. So let's say yellow, it's gonna be horrible, but I can control on the sections, on the rows, and on the elements, everything is the same. You can control the top margin, which is like the space between that section or that row and the previous one, or you can select the padding. The padding is the space between like what you have, the text, the image, the video, and the border of that section. So you can put more space on the bottom or on the top or on the left or the right. Okay, so all you have to do is just go through all these settings and start playing with it. If I show you every single setting that you have here, will take forever and ever. And you also have advanced settings, okay? Like for example, the corners of the elements, they can be round, they can have shadows. There's a lot of things, okay? So let's keep going. Now, this part has 2 rows, okay? So easy, we just, my picture is on the way. We just go to the blue section and add 2 columns, okay? Oh, this thing is on my way, okay. Now I can add another element. So in this case, I want to add an image. So cool, right? It's easy, super easy to build a site, a page, so easy, no coding, no nothing. So you add an image, right? And you come here to image and just click on this little button here. You can add as many images as you want. Just take it from your computer and drop it here in this space or upload it, easy. So I have a lot of images here. I'll show you this one, it's beautiful. So I did this collage the other day to put on one of my sales pages, and this was the result. Look at this. Oh, I love it so much. Do you guys like it? It's just part of the sales page for the Passion Monetizer Secrets, which is coming really soon. So you can change the image, you can change the text, you can put any image that you want. These ones here on the library are the images from your computer that you can add any image that you like. Or you can go to search and you can look for icons, you can look for images. So for example, let's say I want to put an image of the beach. Voila, there's a lot that you can use, and these are stock pictures for free. You don't have to pay for them. So you can use any of these, super easy. You can look at the backgrounds. So for example, if I want to have a blue background, well, this is not the best one for an element, but for example, for the section, the whole page will have this background. Beautiful. You can add any image here. You have all the backgrounds, you have stock pictures, stock icons. So you have badges, you have arrows, you have boxes, you have so many things. Seriously, you don't have to design much. Okay, so let's say for this library, since it's a book, let's select a book. Oh, we're selling backpacks. Okay, anyway, let's say this is driving me crazy. I left this space too big and it's driving me crazy. So let's say that this is the guide, right? We're giving a guide on the best backpacks to travel the world, okay? So actually we said we're going to give the content before we ask for the name and email. So easy, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna add an element and I'm gonna say backpack number 1. Let's start from the back, top 5. I'm gonna come here and say backpack. The top 5 is the Helsinki Modelo Vanta Black. Okay, that's the one. And we're gonna say this backpack is super amazing because you can fit blah, 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 right? Then number 4, we're gonna take another one, right? You can just write whatever you want on this page. Another thing that you can do is just put a button. For example, let's say I want to take them directly from this top 5 and I tell them, hey, you can go here and buy it. Okay, so I can tell them, put a button and say, click here to buy this backpack. Okay, this is something that we don't want to do in our actual funnel because we only want one call to action. So if we're going to put a lot, it's going to get confusing for them. But for a website, perfect. Okay, so a button, you add the button element and then you set an action and you tell, there's a lot of options on the button. So you can say, you can submit the order. We'll talk about this in a bit. You can open the pop-up. So you know how when you're on a website and then all of a sudden, like, it goes blank and then you just have this little square that you can put your name and email? That's a pop-up. You can put the Facebook opt-in and you can go to a website URL. So what we're gonna do is, let's say, I can't grab it. You can take this URL, put it in your button. So set action, put it here, and that's it. So make sure that you select the correct one. Is it going to open in the same page or is it going to open in a new tab? I will put it in a new tab and that's it. Always remember to save. Save all the time. And when you want to see your progress, you can just preview it and here's how it's doing, okay? So you can see how it actually looks. So always save. The first time that you save a page on ClickFunnels is going to pop these up, the SEO metadata. So what's SEO, for those of you who don't know, is the search engine optimization. So all the pages have this code inside so that Google can know that that page exists or that Google knows what that page is about. So when you search for something in Google, you can say like, hey, there's this page that will show you what you need. So you put a title, right? And this is what would show in Google if it shows on your search. So we can put here like best backpacks for fancy travelers, right? And you can put a description, the best 5 backpacks to travel with style. And you can put the keywords like backpack, fancy, nice backpack, you know, things like the keywords are when you search on Google, Google is going to search for these keywords inside your page, okay? So this is super important that you put it so that when someone is looking on Google, they can show this page. Then your name, I could put funnel nomads, then this image. So when you share your link on Facebook or you share your link on Google or you share your link on WhatsApp, you know that when you paste the link, there's always like a picture that shows. This is the picture that's gonna show. So this is important that you select a nice picture that will show your product, okay? This is something that you'll get used to it when you start using ClickFunnels, but okay, that's not super important right now. All right, so let's just give them the information for now. So I can say top 5, the blah, blah, blah backpack. Another cool thing that I can do here is I can clone the elements, I can clone the columns, I can clone the sections. Everything can be cloned, so it's a lot easier than just create it again. So let's say the top 4 is the Helsinki Vanta black. Let's put red, right? So now you understand how easy it is to just add it, okay? Now, let's continue with Rui's idea. Now, Rui's idea was, why don't we show them a mini video series about how to pack their bags, okay? So I'm going to tell them, okay, now you know the 5 top backpacks. How about you get, I'm going to add a new element here, and I'm going to tell them, learn how to pack your bag before going on a trip, okay? So we're gonna tell them, I'm gonna add another element, and we're gonna tell them, get your free video mini course to learn how to pack, what to pack, and give me another idea. How to pack, what to pack, and let's make it 3. Learn how to pack, what to pack, and where to go. Okay? And then for them to get this mini course, I'm going to tell them, give me your name and your email. This is the whole point of a freaking funnel, right? Get their email, most important. So I'm going to put another element, and I'm going to put an input, okay? This is the field where they can put their name and email. So I'm going to click on it, so it gives me the settings, and I need to set up the input. So let's say the first name, I'm going to write here your name, not email address, your name here. So you see it changed here, and I want it to be required. I can also change the font, I can change the size, I can change the size for the mobile version. So in a bit, we'll talk about the mobile version. Super important that whatever you do online is mobile responsive. If you make a website that does not fit on a phone, you're going to lose a lot of money. If you make a page that doesn't fit in your phone, you're going to lose everything, because 90% of the people, turn off dash lane, okay. Rui is saying turn off, I don't know how to turn it off, remove, okay, I'll just remove it and then put it again. Okay, so if you don't make everything fit on your phone, people are just going to close it and leave. 90% of the people today consumes content on the phone. So make sure that all your websites, all your pages, everything is mobile responsive. So in ClickFunnels, you can just come here, you have the desktop version, you have the mobile version, and you can, for example, this header looks horrible in the mobile version now that we look at it. So we can go to the font. This font size is the desktop version, but there's also the mobile version size. So I can just go to the mobile version, make it smaller, make it look beautiful. You know, I have to go through everything and fix it for the mobile version. You see, it looks horrible for the actual desktop version. Then go one by one and fix the mobile version. Okay, perfect. So you have one size for the desktop version and one size for the mobile version. Another thing that you can do is you can go to settings and say, this section only show it on mobile or only show it on desktop. So you can have different sections, different rows or columns specifically for mobile and specifically for desktop, okay? So super important, guys. Always make sure that your pages fit for both desktop and mobile. Okay, so we were looking here. Learn how to pack your bag before going on a trip. Get your free mini course video mini video course to learn how to pack, what to pack, and where to go. So I'm going to ask for their name, and I can clone this one. Oh, clone 2 times. I can delete it. I can clone it and go to the settings again and say, okay, this is not a name. This is just an email. And instead of saying your name here, I'm just gonna put your email here. There's another space. And then I need a button, right? Because they're gonna put their name and they're gonna put their email, but I need a button that will submit the form. When I mean submit the form is that they're gonna click on it and the page is going to send the information to ClickFunnels so that ClickFunnels can do something about it. Can either send it to Drip, to your autoresponder so that it can start sending the emails. If they don't click on the button, nothing's gonna happen, okay? So I can say here, add an element and add a button, okay? So I can play with this, like do a lot of things. I can take the margin off, I can put the margin, I can change the fonts, I can change the sizes, I can change the theme. If you go here, there's three tabs. So there's different themes. I can put it horrible gray. Themes, yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can play with the design. You can do beautiful things. Like this is all about being creative and doing something beautiful. Okay, that's why we funnel hack. Because for me, the creative part is super hard, but for people like Eche, I know for Eche, this is going to be super easy because he's super creative. So for example, with the button, if I go to the settings, I can change what's on the button, right? I can say, hey, instead of saying click to sign up, I can say, yes, I want to learn how to pack, for example. Or yes, I want this mini course now. Okay, I can put whatever I want. I can change the sizes. And something that I really don't like is when the button is not the same size as the field on top. So if you are sneaky and you look at all the settings, you can find things like instead of fluid, put it full width. So that makes it long and same size as the field on top. And then, well, you can, sorry, I got out of the settings. You can put a subtext, for example. This is a free course. You can put whatever you want. You can also change the size of that subtext. You have the mobile size for both of them. You can change the color of the text, the color of the button. That was a fail. Let's say, wait. That doesn't look like a button. So super important. The colors of the buttons are like really affect your sales. That's why if you go to themes here, these are the best converting button colors. Because actually I would always use orange. Orange is a great color because in Amazon, the buttons are orange. So the thing is that Amazon changed our perception of selling online, of buying online. So people used to only buy if the button was orange. Now things are changing, but since Amazon was the first one to give us that confidence of buying online, everybody would buy if only the button was orange. So you can just put different colors. You can play with it. And one of the things that you can test when you start doing the split test is the color of the button. Then you can go to advanced and you can change a lot of things like this plain line is only to the side. You just have to play with it. The style, just the outside. Of course, I would have to change the color of the text. You can change the vertical space. You can change the horizontal space. There's so many things that you can play with. And you can make beautiful pages modeling this, okay? So we were modeling this one, okay? Of course, this book is kind of not good for this, but let's pretend, just use your imagination and think that this says, oh, let's delete it and put a video. I want to put a video like you saying, hey, welcome to the, how do you call it, the Helsinki world. I'm going to show you how to pack your bags so that you can optimize the space, so that you can travel with more things instead of just suffering because you can only have one t-shirt and one pair of jeans. So I'm going to show you how to pack your bags. All you have to do is put your name and email, and I'll send it to your email. Cool. So we're going to put a video like that. So I'm going to come here and put a video. Okay. So now let's talk about how to add the videos. You added the element as a video, and then if I click here on the settings, you have different options. You can add videos from YouTube, you can add videos from Vimeo, Wistia, in HTML code. So what I do is I add them all from YouTube. So if you have a YouTube channel that's you can create for free, you can just upload them. For example, let me change to my Funnel Nomads account. Funnel Nomads. Okay, cool. So I can take my videos. Beta Studio. In YouTube, you have 3 options when you publish a video. You have private, you have unlisted, and you have public. Okay, so all the public videos, everyone can see. Everyone that searches for something and matches your title or your keywords, they're gonna see that video. The unlisted is that anyone with the link can see your video. So that's how I'm gonna put it to watch it on ClickFunnels. I'm gonna put it on listed, okay? And I'm gonna take that URL and put it on ClickFunnels. They made a change a few days ago in YouTube, and now it's super tricky to get that URL. Like before, you used to just copy this and put it here, and now it just changed. It's so weird. Let's see if this works. So I just took the URL from the video. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna preview it. Let's see if it works. They do changes and oh, it worked. Yay. I'll tell you the story about this video in a sec. So all you have to do is go to the settings, select where the video is hosted. If your video is in YouTube, then put video, YouTube. If your video is hosted in Vimeo, put Vimeo, okay? For me, the easiest one to use is YouTube. You just create a channel, it's free. And then to upload the videos, you go to this little camera, upload the file, that's it. All you need is this URL, copy it into ClickFunnels, and your video is there. Don't get scared if you don't see it here. You'll never see it on the editor. For you to actually see the video, you have to preview the page, okay? Easy as that. Oh, so I'll tell you the story about this video. I did these it's a testimonial for a guy. His name is Steven Larson. He's one of the top guys in ClickFunnels. He's huge. Like, he's one of the coaches in the Tucumã Club coaching. Awesome. He's amazing. And I did my presentation, the one that I did to you guys when I sold you this course. I used his strategies to build the story inside of the webinar. And since it went so well, I went to him and I told him, dude, I sold 9 out of, so you guys are 9, right? 9 in the beta group. And there were 11 people on the room that day in Colombia. And then just a few people saw it online, like Robin and Alex. And oh my God, I went to him and I said, like, thanks to you, I have a beta group. And I was so excited. So he asked me to do a beta, a testimonial, a video testimonial. And I did it the other day. And I sent it to him and he was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So then I got a message from a friend. Well, Steve put this video on the top of his sales page. Like he was selling an event that he sold to like 400 people, and my video was on the top of the page. I was like, what? That's crazy. So all you have to do, out of topic, all you have to do is put the link of the URL video, and that's it. So let's say we go to YouTube, and make sure that you don't use like restricted videos or things like that, because you don't want to get sued. So Helsinki backpacks. Let's see if they have a video, just so we can put it. Oh, they don't have any. All right, let's keep that video that I just put. Okay, so I'm going to tell them on the video, hey, get this amazing guide that you will learn, or this mini course that you will learn how to pack your bag, what to pack, and where to go. Okay, so what's going to happen is that people are going to put their name, they're going to put their email, and they're going to click on the button so that you can send them the email. Okay, make sure that you set an action on the button. So when you have a form, when they fill in their name and email, the action that you have to set is just submit order, submit form. Okay, that will take you always to the next step of the funnel. Okay, so let's say this is done. Oh, let me talk to you about the pop-ups. So let's say for some reason you don't want to put the, like, ask for the information here. You want to ask for the information on a pop-up, so that when they click on the button, let me delete this just a second so I can show you. I'm going to click here on the button, and I'm going to set the action as open pop-up. Okay, so when they click here, a pop-up is going to pop out. Okay, and here is where I'm going to show them, like, ask them for the information. Okay, so I'm going to add an element, and I'm going to say opt in here to get your free mini course. Okay, then I'm going to add another element. I'm going to add the input. I'm going to say here, give me your first name, give me your first name here, put it required. I like the font. I'm going to copy it, settings, let me move it up a little bit, and I'm going to ask for the email, change the text, your email here is already required. Then I'm going to add the text, add the button, sorry. I'm going to say, click here to get your free course. I want it to look beautiful, so I want it to be full width. And on the settings, I'm going to set the action, submit the order. Okay, easy. Like of course, you can make a much more beautiful pop-up, and you can also edit the background. You see that it kind of went gray. You can put a red background, you can put green background, you can make it softer, you can make it harder, you can like play with all these colors. Okay, so what's gonna happen, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to preview it so I can show you what happens with that pop-up. So I'm going to go here. I see the video that says click here to get your mini course. I'm going to click on the button, cha-dan. They can fill in their information. So I'm gonna say Angela, and then my email. Okay, I'm not gonna do it right now because there's no next page set up for the funnel. So nothing is gonna happen if I click here on this button. So we finished with this page, okay? Of course, we can do beautiful things. If I sit down and make a beautiful thing, we're gonna take forever. On the next page, since we're gonna sell the backpack, I'm going to model this, okay? But on this page, since we were just giving away this free mini course, then I was just modeling kind of like these a little bit, okay? these, I was touching my screen. These red background, easy. Let's add it. I can go to my columns, edit just the right column. I can add an image, and I actually have in my image that red circle because I used it once. Number 2, I just have to find it within all this amount of pictures that we have in our ClickFunnels. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, look, here it is. Oh, okay, it's too small. I'm just gonna add the padding, So this image was made for something completely different, so it's not gonna fit. But you see how with a back image, I can just put the red circle. Then it's just about having the imagination. How do I put that red circle? Okay, then I just go to Canva, make a red circle, and oh, I think I haven't told you about Canva. Canva is like the best tool for people like me that we're not designers. We have no idea how to use, well, now I know how to use Photoshop, but I didn't know how to. We don't know how to use Illustrator. We don't know anything about design. So whatever beautiful thing that you need to do, I taught this to Lorena like a few months ago, and now she does everything in Canva. Canva is a free app that you can use, and it's just like designers stuff, okay? You can select here any dimensions. You can think like this is just for social media, so it's 800 pixels by 800 pixels. They have all the sizes for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those. Okay, so let's say I want to create something in these dimensions, 940 times 788. I can do all the images, all the amazing things to put on the funnel. I can do it here. They have layouts that you can use for free. For example, this beautiful layout, you can just come here, type whatever you want. Let's say this is so beautiful, you know, and use this image in ClickFunnels. You can add elements, you can add text, you can add backgrounds. I love Canva. If you need to do something like an image, Canva is the way to do it, okay? Just wanted to show you that really quick. So for example, this red circle I did with Canva, okay? I'm just gonna delete it because it looks horrible. But with more time, we just do it correctly, okay? So anyway, we modeled this one. We put the red circle, we put the download your free guide. We can do, let me, hold on just a second. This is driving me crazy. There you go. So we can copy these and say, get your free guide now, right? I can put these in on bold and then change the colors. Easy peasy, just have that mind that you can model, you can do beautiful things, okay? Now I save, and let's go back and do the sales page. So this is also like, remember we had our layout here. We have the landing page, this is where we're going to sell the backpack. We have an OTO and we have the confirmation. So if you see, there's no sales page, there's only an order form. An order form is where we put the credit card. There's no sales page in between. So I don't need this sales page. I'm going to sell the backpack directly on the order form. So I can just delete it. Cool. You can use the sales page, no problem. It's just one extra step, okay? So let's say in here, I'm going to model this website, okay? So what I'm going to do, just to model it, I'm going to do a little trick. I'm just going to copy this image so I can use it. Oh, I don't know which one it copied. I think it copied while it was moving. Hold on. Whoop. Okay, I'm gonna use that one, okay? I can model this header. I can model this menu. I'm not gonna model the cart because remember, ClickFunnels is not for carts. And I'm going to sell this backpack, okay? This is a simple, beautiful page. And let's say, oh, they have comments. Oh, okay. Super important when you're selling something. Oh, it doesn't have comments. Okay. When you're selling something, put testimonials. If people like your products, put the testimonials. Super, super important. Okay. Simple page. We're going to model this part. Okay. Beautiful. So let's say I can find something similar. If not, I'll just delete everything. There's nothing similar. Nothing similar to what we're doing. Okay, no problem. I can just take one, delete everything, because we are modeling another page. Who's with me? How do you just copy those images? Oh, okay. So normally you're going to have your own images, right, on your computer to put on the funnel, right? Since I am modeling this, I just want to actually copy it to show you how easy it is. What I did was I took a print screen of this image. So easy, if you're in Mac, just put Command Shift 4, and then you select the area that you want to copy, let it go, and it copies. That's just me getting images to put on the funnel, but you will have your own images to put on the funnel. That was just like an extra thing I just did to copy that funnel. But you're not gonna copy a funnel, you're gonna model it. You're gonna put your own images, you're gonna do your own stuff. Only model the design, okay? So I'm gonna edit the page. I think I did that too fast. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll go back so I can show you slower what I did. So we already created the squeeze page. Now we need to create the order form, okay? So I go to that step and go to edit page. Easy. Okay, so we have a lot of things here we're probably not going to use. I'm actually going to leave this because if you see, hold this here. If you see, we have a logo and then the menu. So I have already the two sections. So let's start with that. This is already an image. So I can just click on it and change the image. So I'm going to click on the icon and I have the logo on my computer, okay? So I'm just gonna take it from my computer, come here. Where's the logo? Here. I'm gonna take it and drag it here, or you can also click upload and upload the image. Okay, so once it's uploaded, just add image and that's it. It's in your funnel. Looks pixelated and huge, but you can click on it and edit the image width. Okay, so it's too big, I can make it smaller. Whoop, I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger too, but I can make it smaller, okay? In this case, I want the background of this section to be white, okay? So I go to the settings and I go to background color and I change the background, okay? I have the menu here, it disappeared because I have the background white. So let me change the color of the text. Oh, there's two things. Okay, so now I can change this one. The menus, if you see on the elements, if you add a new element, there is an element that you can add. Where is it? Where is it? As a menu, navigation. So if you click on navigation, you can add a menu, okay? So I'm going to delete this, I don't need it. And if I go to this page, it says inicio, productos, contactos, contacto, info, y envíos, okay? So I'm gonna come here, go to the settings, and on the first one, I'm going to say this is inicio, right? So when they click on this, let's put it in English, home. If they click on home, which is the URL that they're going to go to? Remember, URL is this. This is a URL. This is a URL. This is a URL. So where are they going to go to online? So let's say that they're gonna go to YouTube. Let's just put a random link because we don't have, oh wait, actually this is going to be the home, or we can have a page or whatever. You can put, like, logically, what's your home, just put the URL here. I'm just gonna randomly put the YouTube link just to put something. Okay, you can open it in the same page so that when they click, does it open in that same page without opening a new tab, or does it actually open a new tab and leaves that page without closing? You have to think about those things when you're building the site. I'm going to put it on the same window. Now, instead of pricing here, I'm going to put, I don't remember, products. Oh, actually, one thing that I'm not modeling, everything is in capital letters. So products, home. Okay, so I'm going to put the URL to where the products are. Normally, in a funnel, the products are going to be in the same page. It's just going to scroll down, okay? It's going to open in the same window. The order now is going to say contact, and I'm going to put the URL. It's going to open in the same page. Then I have info and shipping. So I'm going to put info and shipping. Good. And I'll put the URL. You already know that. Okay. So right now it's only showing me the three first menus that we put. It didn't put the last one. So you go to, oh, why did it copy it? It's going crazy. So you go to the settings again, right? If you go to advanced, it asks you how many links do you want to show. So I want to show 5. Actually, I want to show 4. There you go. And where do you want to put the menu? In the center of the column, on the left or on the right? In this case, this one is on the right, right? So easy, just change it, put it on the right. Okay, same thing with this one. This one is on the left. Okay, so things about the design, this one is kind of up and the menu is kind of down, so I can see here in the settings if it has a top margin. So it looks better if I put it up, right? I can select the color of the link. It's kind of in a purple, so I want it to be black. Easy, just start moving things around. Okay, now this white part goes from side to side of the page. Mine doesn't. So how do I fix that? I go to the settings, and here on the section width, I put full page. Better, right? Looks a lot better now. Now, the space between the top and the bottom is a lot, okay? So I'm gonna go first on the column, on the blue part. What? Blue part. And I'm going to reduce the padding, okay? And then I'm gonna go on the green one, and I'm also going to reduce the padding. Okay, so you see that the space is a lot smaller now, and now the menu doesn't look right. Now we can add a little bit, whoop, put it in the middle. Beautiful. Looks nice, right? Okay, let's move on to the next part. Just a beautiful picture. Okay, so when you create the pages, try not to use so many images and big things because it's going to make the page a lot slower. These look super cool and it works because you're selling a lot of products. But in this case, I'm just gonna put one image on the background. You can also put videos, I think, on the background. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we talked about the background on the section, which is the green part. You can select the background on the columns, right? On the rows, sorry. And you can select the background on the elements, but you can also select the background on the whole page. To do that, you go to settings here on the top, go to background and change it. For example, this background that this page has right now is here on this background. So I can just delete it. You see it turned black. I can turn it white. Whoop, not good. Everything is white. Okay, cool. See? So there's different ways that you can arrange the background. So let's put that beautiful image on our funnel. Okay. So I'm going to add a new section, and I'm going to put on this section that image. Okay. So, sorry, I'm doing things too fast. I'm going to add the section. I just press on the green arrow, on the green plus, and I want it to be full width, right? I want it to go from one side of the page to the other side of the page. So I'm just going to put full width. If I wanted it to be smaller, like it was before, I just put small or medium or wide. So I'm going to put full width. Let me delete one of them. And that image is going to be as the background of the section, okay? Because it's the whole page. So I'm gonna go to the settings. I'm gonna click on the image icon, and now I have to add that image. Okay, so I'm going to click on upload. I'm gonna go to my desktop where it's the image, and I'm going to select this one, okay? Beautiful. Select it, let it upload. Takes a while to upload. Just select it. And of course, since the section is still small because it doesn't have anything inside, then, okay, let's look at it. Doesn't have anything, okay? So if it doesn't have anything, I can start like doing these little tricks just to fill it up. I'm going to make the padding big, okay, on the green part. Then on the blue part, I'm going to add a column. This is not, like when I preview it, you'll see that they're not gonna be able to see this. I just want the section to grow. So I'm going to go on the blue part to the settings, and I'm going to add the padding to the top and the bottom. Oh, how beautiful. Let's save it. The SEO data. Remember that every time you save a page, this is going to appear. So let's say Helsinki mochilas. Okay. One thing that I want you to look at right now, when you are here on this page, you have two things here on the tab. You have this name here, and you have the favicon. This small image right here is called the favicon, and that you can change on ClickFunnels. For example, this one is the ClickFunnels favicon. This one is the YouTube favicon. If you go to funnelnomads.com, it's loading. This is the favicon. Oh, you see how I modeled this page on my page? They're exactly the same. Milo just sent me a message. Hold on. Okay, Milo is saying that he couldn't come to the class. I thought he was asking a question or something. So this favicon, you can change on the settings of the funnel outside, but this name right here is the title that you put on the SEO data. So make sure that it's something nice, that it's not like sales page, because they're gonna know that you're selling something and it looks horrible. So make sure that you put something nice. For example, they have tienda online, they have online store for Helsinki. Yeah, why not? They're in an online store. I would put something like Helsinki backpacks or something like that. So if you see, if I change here, it's going to change up there straight away. Backpacks. Beautiful, right? Just a description. These are amazing backpacks. That's it. You can take like the time to put these. You can take time to fill in this information every time. Okay, so I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna preview it. Look how beautiful. It looks very similar, right? Very, very similar. Of course, the font here is not the same, but we can change it in ClickFunnels. The image looks beautiful. Of course, I would have to change, like take these arrows off because the image is not gonna move. Then let's do this. Let's put that it ships to the whole country, that has 12 codes, that it's a secure site, okay? So now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna add a new section, right? Because remember that the section has this background, and now the background is not going to be the picture, it's going to be white, okay? So I'm going to add a new section, full width. I'm going to say, go to the settings and say the background is white, okay? White background, and I need 3 rows, right? I need 1, 2, 3 rows. So I'm gonna come here, add it, and put, columns, sorry. I'm gonna need 3 columns. So on the first one, I would need 5, because if you need, if you're going to put this divider, in ClickFunnels, you can put like a border on a section, but only top and bottom, or all of it, not just one side. So if you wanted to put this divider, you would have to put it as an image, okay? So it's just about imagination, how to put things. So I'm going to put the little cart, okay? The little truck. So I'm going to put an image, just add an element, image, click on the image to go to the settings, and I'm going to click on the image, and let's search for an icon, truck. Let's see what they have. Ooh, they have the same one. Yay. Cool. Just click on it and add it. That will add that icon to your images. And then just add image. Of course, we need it a lot smaller, so on the width, just put 50. Beautiful, okay? Now, we need to add this text. I'm going to add it. Just click on the plus button, add a new element, add a new headline. Click on it, paste the content. Let's make it smaller. Let's take the margin on the top. Easy. Now I'm going to add a new element, add another headline, because I want to add this one. Wait. Okay, so let's say I add, this is another cool trick. So let's say I add the text. Let's say it's this, large call to action. I'm not gonna copy the other one. I make it smaller, but The other one is all capital letters. And how boring is it to write everything again? So if you go here to advanced and you go to text transform, you can put it all in uppercase. Boom, easy. So those are like little tricks that will save you a lot of time. So I'm just gonna copy the text from the other website, make it smaller, take the top margin off. Beautiful. You see how it's been like, okay, this is gray. We're working on black, so I'm just gonna change the color. Okay, the image, I can't change it. So that one, let's leave it in black, but you can just go to Canva or go to Photoshop and get a gray truck, okay? But I can change the color of the text. So let's say I want it gray. Beautiful, that's too red. And so to change the color, I just click on settings and I have text color, bold color, background color, icon color. I'll explain the icons in a sec. So text color, just change it. Beautiful. Oop. Beautiful. Okay. Somebody's talking. Isn't there a way to add an icon? I just said that I'll talk to the icons in a moment. So this is actually an icon. But anyway, I know what you're saying. So icons are normally used in when we do like a checklist, you know, like check, 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 that's an icon. Or in a button, you put an arrow. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. For example, if I want to add an icon at the beginning, I want to add a check. So I can go to settings, go to advanced, right? And there's an icon picker. So if you click here, you can add all these amazing icons. There's a lot of icons that you can add. So cool. So let's say, for example, I can put a leaf. And you see the little leaf here? You can add icons on the at the beginning and at the back. That's what Rui is asking. So in the button, for example, let me just scroll down a little to show you. On this button, right, they have to click on that button and say, hey, oh, this one doesn't work here. Oh yeah, it does. So they say, okay, I want to submit my order. Click here. So it's really recommended that on the buttons, you put icons. So for example, I can put an arrow. I can put a cart. The cart is super cool because it shows people like you're paying for something, okay? So those are the icons, and you can add them on buttons, you can add them on text, you can add them on everything. Cool. Let me just take the icon because the other one doesn't, okay? So let's say I already built this one and I want to create these other two. I can just clone it. The coolest thing about ClickFunnels is that you can move things around without having to program and make coding and so many crazy things. So just clone it and move it. And you can do that with the sections, the rows, the columns, the elements, with everything. You can just move it around. Okay, so I just copy, grab it, and move it. Copy, grab it, and move it. Easy as that. Did you know that building a website was so freaking easy? When I started with the WordPress, I was like, oh my God, this is hard. And at least we don't have to do anything in coding. Like, coding is such a headache for me. My brother is a computer engineer. I don't know how he does it. It's so confusing. Okay, so this page has a credit card. Okay, so I need to edit this image now. I don't need a truck anymore, so I'm just gonna click on it, go to the image, and just change it. So let's put card. They don't have exactly the same one, but let's say I'm going to use this one. Looks beautiful. They have so many things. And if they don't have it, just go to Canva and create it yourself. Beautiful. You see, it's looking exactly the same. Of course, the color is not going to be the same because I don't want to take the time to create the icon in gray, but you get the idea. I just copy and paste. You see how easy is? Are you guys understanding, or am I just going like super fast and you don't understand anything? Please let me know in the chat if there's anything that you're not understanding, if I'm going too fast, if you're getting it, if you think it's super easy, because I think it's super easy. Before I started doing this, I never thought that I was able to build a website like this. I was like, what? That must be so hard and complicated. So this one, it's a lock. I'm just gonna do the same. Search, lock. Let's use this one. Beautiful. Yeah, great job explaining. Awesome, I'm glad you're understanding. Cool, so beautiful. I have all my icons. I'm just copying the text. Of course, you can put your own text. I'm just copying this page that H has sent us. H, are you still there? Are you understanding? Are you seeing how easy and beautiful it is to create a page? Okay, cool, awesome. Now we have our page. I'm just gonna model until here because I want to move faster. We've been here almost hour and 15 minutes. So I want to move faster. So let's say that I do my job to sell the backpack on the page. I say, these are the benefits of the backpack. This is how the backpack looks inside. You can put things in this pocket, in this other pocket, in this other pocket, okay? So you build a beautiful sales page to convince people to buy the backpack. And you're going to put buttons like, yeah, I want to buy that backpack, right? Let's put it super fast. Let's say I want to add a section, a column. I want to add an element, and I'm going to add a big button. Oh, I added a video. I added the wrong thing. Button, not button. Okay. I want these to be in a different color. Let's put something flashy. Let's put my orange, okay? And I'm going to say, click here to buy this amazing backpack, okay? Easy as that. Now, I can hide and show stuff with a button. So let's say this is the order form. When they put here the full name, the email address, the phone number, I'm going to show you how to add these in a sec. Sometimes you don't want to show that since at the beginning of the page, because they're going to be discouraged. They're going to say like, oh, they're selling me something. So let's say I want to, with this button, I want to hide. It's hidden. And then when I click the button, it's going to show. Okay, so I can say on the set actions, I can put also show and hide something. So I can tell, hey, when you click this, show this element. So I have to go through all these elements and see which one. It's kind of archaic, this way to select. I'm almost there. Okay, you see if I move here, how it shows me on the left what I'm selecting. So this section, okay, so I want this section to show. And then I'm going to get out and go to the settings of this section, which is the one I want to hide. And I'm going to go to the sections, and if you see here, so if I click here, it's going to make that section only for the mobile version. If I click here, only for the desktop version. And if I click here, it's going to hide it, okay? Disappeared from my page, but it's still there. It didn't delete it. I'm going to save it and show you what happened. So I have this beautiful page, right? I scroll down and I say, yes, I want this backpack. Now it appeared, okay? I can also tell it to hide this when I click on it, okay? So this is the order form. This is what I want them to fill in to buy the actual product. Give me their credit card information and all that. So I need to edit it, but it disappeared. Where is it? So I go to sections here, manage, and you see that it has the crossed eye. Just unhide it and you can edit it. Okay, just don't forget to hide it again if you have the action of the button showing it. Okay, so let's create this from scratch. Okay, because I want to show you how to add the form that people add when they're going to buy something. Okay, so I'm going to add a new section here, full width. I like full width. And then I'm going to add a row. I need to. I want to. I want one to like explain a little bit more about the product, and another one for the form that they need to fill in. So on this one, I'm going to add an element, and you see here, you have the credit card. You can actually, with ClickFunnels, people can pay with Apple Pay and Android Pay. So this is another option. When you select just the credit card, it's only going to give you the information for the credit card number and the CVC. But you still need all the other information, the name, the shipping address, the billing address, because if you only ask for this, the transaction is not going to go through. You need all the other information. So you can add as a field the rest of the information, for example, the name and the email. Remember how we added on the last page? You can just add it as an input, like the name, the email, the address, blah, blah, blah. But ClickFunnels made it easy for us, and it created the whole form in just one element. So if you go here to the two-step order and click on it, it has the whole form in one. You don't have to actually build it field by field, and that would take a lot of time. Okay, so it's a two-step order, which means that on the first page, on the first part, they put their name, their email, their phone number, their full address, the city, the state, the zip code. These works for the states. If you're outside of the United States, probably you don't want the zip code. Or if you're in a specific country, selling on that specific country, you don't want them to be able to select a country, okay? And then they go to the step 2, that if I go here on the settings and I show step 2, you see this is step 2. I don't like that I can't actually show you the whole thing. Let me actually try to do it like this. This is smart. Okay, so in the step 2, it's going to ask for the credit card and the CVC number. The CVC number is the number on the back of the card, those 3 numbers, and the expiration date and the expiry of the year, okay? And that's it. They just fill in the information and they get the product. This thing that you see here, this is the bump offer. So you're gonna tell them like, hey, buy this amazing backpack for $80. And then on the bump offer, you're going to say like, we have this super amazing one-time offer that you can buy only right now. You can add a tripod and a selfie stick to it. It's only $15. So all you have to do is click on this button right here to add it to your purchase. So when you click on it, it's going to add it here to the amount. So that's like a strategy to actually sell more within just one page. You don't have to have a bump offer all the times. You can have it, you cannot have it. So if you don't have it, just go to advanced settings and it says show order bump, just hide it, okay? And it's going to disappear. So that's it. Like right now, this page is ready to sell. Okay, let's put some information on the other side, on the other column. So these are the benefits of buying this backpack. Okay. I know you can't see it because the color is the same. And you are going to list all the benefits, okay? Save it, preview it, and we can see that the page, oh my God, I love it. Actually, this first part of the page, tell me it doesn't look exactly the same. Like, you can totally say they're the same page. Actually, I like better my menu. Okay, so now this page is ready to actually sell a product. Of course, it needs a lot more design input and all those beautiful stuff, but we're ready to go and show to the client like, hey, buy this, okay? Actually, I don't like this. Oh, another thing that you can do is like if you put a button on the settings, on the set action, you can scroll down to a section, okay? So when you press that button, it scrolls all the way down to a specific part of the page. For example, your order form. So I'm just going to delete this because it looks horrible. I'm going to add a new section. I'm going to put it small. I just want it to look a bit beautiful for us, just for us. And I'm going to move this element here. I'm going to delete this section. I'm going to put the top margin. Looks better, right? Looks a lot better. Okay. Now that is our order form. Now they can buy the product. What is the next step? Next step is another page where we're going to tell them, hey, you already bought the backpack. Would you like to add this beautiful hat to your order? So we go back, okay? They already purchased, like at this point, they already gave you money. But I want to sell more. I want to sell the fries and the soda that McDonald's sells. Like we already got the burger and they tell us, hey, would you like to add some fries and soda? The hat is gonna be our fries and soda, okay? So I want to add an OTO, a one-time offer to the sales funnel. But in here, we don't have an OTO. In here, we have the squeeze page, the order form, and then the confirmation page. So how do we add this extra page to sell the hat? Okay, so we're going to add a new step of the funnel. We're gonna give it a name. So I'm going to put OTO1 hat, okay? The path, I didn't explain this before. The path is when you go to a website, this is the URL, right? And usually when it's just like that Helsinki.com, or in this case, Helsinki.com.ar, which means Argentina, that's the main domain. That's the home page. But then if you go to other page, for example, products, you're gonna see that these appeared, the products appeared. That is the path, okay? Whatever you put after the slash, like .com/products, .com/contact, .com/info, that is the path, okay? And you also want to pay attention to this because that's something that people can't see, okay? So when you create a page, you can tell which path you want that URL to have. So let's say we want this path to be funnel nomads / cute hat, okay? Create step. Submitting, it's taking its time. And it's creating. Okay, so every time you create a page, you need to select which type of page you're going to use here on the top, and then select the template if you want to use the template. So in this case, we're in our sales process. We already sold the backpack. Now we want to give that one-time offer, the fries and the soda, remember? So here we have the order form, which we already did, and we have the OTO, okay? So what the OTO means is a one-time click, like they just click on the button and that purchase is added to their credit card. So I'm going to click here on OTO, and I'm going to select a template. Let's select this one. I like this one because it has the progress bar. Okay, so in our funnel, we're going to have the landing page, then the order form to sell the backpack, and then the next page is going to be the OTO. But what's happening here? It's not in the same order. We have the landing page, we have the order form, then the confirmation. Like, what? That's not in the correct place. So easy, just grab it, click on it, and move it. That way, when you purchase the backpack, the next page that the funnel is going to show is this one, the OTO. Easy, okay? If you want to sell another thing, right, and you're just working on it, you still don't have it done, then just put it at the end of the funnel, and when it's done, just move it, and automatically the funnel is gonna start showing that page. So easy. Isn't it amazing? So let's edit this page. This is the OTO. So inside an OTO page, remember that the coding for each page on ClickFunnels is different. So before we had an order form, now we have an OTO. So if I add an element, you'll see that I don't have the credit card information. I don't have any of those because I'm not in an order form anymore. They cannot put their credit card information in this page, okay? So let's say almost complete. Awesome, your backpack is on the way. Let's make this small. And let's say, wait, we have a one-time special offer for you. Okay, let's make this big because we want them to see that it's only a one-time offer. I don't like this font, so I'm gonna change it. Oswald, we can make it bigger. We can put the bold text in kind of orange. So let's say this is not bold and this is not bold. I don't like it. This is not bold either, okay? So we say like, we have this super amazing hat that will keep your head warm, even if you are in the north. No, let's say even if you're in Iceland. Okay, so next thing, we're gonna put an image. Let's steal an image from here. Products. They only have backpacks. They don't have hats. Okay. How do you write beanie? Beanie. I'm just gonna steal oh, okay. This is how you write beanie. Oh my god, how do you write beanie like beanie? That's not how you write beanie. Somebody help? Okay, thank you, Robin. Beanie. Right, not double E. Okay, let's say this is the beanie that we're gonna sell with the backpack. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab it. You can either like take a screenshot. So if you're in a Mac, again, Command Shift 4 or 3 if you want to take the whole thing, or you can just save the image. Like right click on it. Doesn't give me the option. Save image. Okay. So I'm gonna save it on my desktop. Hat. Save. Okay. Before my husband kills me, I'm gonna close all these tabs. He always gets mad at me for having so many tabs open. Okay, this is a preview. So I'm gonna say, hey, wait, I have a one-time special offer. Get this super amazing hat that will keep your head warm even if you're in Iceland. I'm gonna put a picture of my hat. This is like the ugliest beanie I could ever find online. And we're gonna try to sell it. Okay, so I'm gonna put an image or a video selling these other stuff. And you can say only here and only today and in this page, $19 or $20 or $100, whatever your next offer is. You don't always have to go up in price. You can go down, you can go up, you can go sideways. Just sell something, okay? And then you say, you add a button. This is the magic of ClickFunnels. Like, this is why we pay for ClickFunnels right here, what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna add a button and I'm going to say, yes, add, I want this super amazing hat. And I'm going to add a subtext. When you click on this button, the amount, no, $19 will automatically be added to your purchase. Okay, super important to make things clear. Do not lie to people. Like, don't try to trick them into clicking a button without them knowing that the purchase is going to be more. Okay, so tell them, when you click on this button, $19 will be automatically added to your purchase. And when I set the action, you see new actions came up here because we're in an OTO page. I'm going to add a product. Uh-oh, we don't have a product. We can't add the button yet. Okay, I'm gonna show you about the products and all this stuff. Okay, so when I have a product, I have not created a product yet. I haven't told ClickFunnels how much my product is. I have not done that. I'll explain to you in a sec. So I'll just set the button later on. Okay, so that's it. That's my OTO page. I'm gonna delete all these. We don't need it. Okay, so that they buy the backpack, then they come to this page and they say, oh my God, I want this hat too, so I can keep my head all warm and roasty toasty and delicious. Okay, and then only when I click this button, the purchase is added. One thing that I think is very ethical to do is give them the option not to buy it. Okay, they already bought something. Give them the option like, no thanks, I don't want to buy this. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're going to make this a link to the confirmation page. Okay, so instead of forcing them to buy and then what happened with my order, did I buy, did I not buy, just let them say thank you. So the way to make a text a link is select it and go here and click on this icon, and then here you put the URL to where you want to take them when they buy. So here I'm going to take the URL of the confirmation page, put it here so that when they click there, they can go to the page that it says, congratulations, you completed your order. Here's the summary of what you bought. Cool. I'll tell you where to take the URLs in a sec. So I save. Remember always to preview it. Looks nice, right? We can't click on it because nothing's gonna happen. We didn't set up an action. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and Oh, look, I forgot to show you this. So we set up the path to be cute hat, okay? So in ClickFunnels, you can put your own domain without seeing these ugly clickfunnels.com. So if I go to settings, I already integrated my domain, my Funnel Nomads domain, my Social Akita domain, my Angela Flores domain, so I can just select whichever I want. I will make a video on how to integrate your domain. You will learn that. And that way my URL is going to be funnelnomads.com/cutehat/whatever. So we didn't change the path for any other page other than the hat. So how do I change it? You see that this is ugly. Funnel nomad/quiz page PDF, ugly. So always make sure that you change that, okay? Go to publish on the top and change the path. So on the first one, we were given the 5 best backpacks for fancy travelers. Okay, save, update. Beautiful. One thing that you have to bear in mind is that there are 2 paths inside of ClickFunnels. So this is the main path. And then remember that I told you that we're going to be able to have 2 variations of the same page. So each of those variations has a path too. So if you come here to these settings of the page, come here, there's another path. So I'm just going to copy this, just make it a bit different. Now you can put hyphens. I learned that word like 2 months ago, hyphen. These, I used to say minus. It's hyphen. Update the page. So now when I preview it, you can preview a page by clicking here. Just preview it and you see that it says best backpack for fancy travelers. That's the path. It looks nice. It's attractive. It's professional. So always make sure to look at the path, okay? Now, so we already have our squeeze page. We already have our order form. We already have an OTO form, an OTO, which is the one-time offer for the hat. Now we want the confirmation page, okay? There's always a confirmation page and a thank you page. I never have a thank you page. I don't like thank you pages. I always delete them. I think they're just a waste of time. So I just delete them. Why? Because, I mean, you already have an order confirmation page. People are not gonna just go to it. So, oh, well, actually, no, yeah, when you have a product that is not in a members area, you do need a thank you page. I'll explain that in a second. Okay, let's just make the confirmation page super fast so I can show you the funnel in action. We're gonna go through the whole funnel and buy the backpack and the hat. Confirmation page. I'm running out of water. I ran out of water. Okay, just a simple, super simple confirmation page. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course, you can change it. You can make it beautiful. You can do marvelous things. Yay, my husband came to the rescue. Remember always to change the path. So go to publish, change the path, make this beautiful. Do not leave it like this. I will punish you if you leave the path like this. This is horrible, horrendous. Seriously, we should do that in the community. Like when you guys start having your websites, your funnels, if someone leaves the path like this, we should have like a penitence, something that you have to give the whole community when you do that. Well, I'm gonna think about that. Okay, so confirmation page, I'm just gonna go edit it. Easy. Oh, somebody's calling me. Oh, we can leave it like that. Not a big deal, okay? We can leave it like that. This automatically updates with whatever you bought, okay? So ClickFunnels knows he bought the backpack and he didn't buy the hat, or he bought the backpack and the hat. So it's going to give you the summary of whatever you bought. So easy. So when you're in a confirmation page, a new element is going to appear. So remember, if you're using a confirmation page, to select the confirmation page when you create the page. If not, you're not gonna have this element, okay? So when you click here, it's going to give you this element that it dynamically updates, okay? So I'm gonna save. It's gonna ask me for the SEO data. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, exit. We're almost done. Okay, we have our funnel. Easy 4-step funnel, right? Where we are giving something for free, we're selling a backpack, we're selling a hat as a one-time offer, and we're on the confirmation page. Cool, right? Easy funnel, easy to build. We're almost done. So what do we do now? Like, how do we tell ClickFunnels this product costs $80? This is what they need to buy. Thank you. I have water. So the way that ClickFunnels makes the purchases is through Stripe. Stripe is kind of like PayPal. It's a payment gateway. So when you open the account in ClickFunnels, you go to payment gateways and you integrate with Stripe. I'm gonna make a video on that, don't worry. I'll make a video to show you how to integrate with Stripe. Super easy. You can also integrate with PayPal. That's new, so I haven't done it, but I will do it and make a video about it. So I already have my account integrated with Stripe, okay? So I can add products now. So on the order form, I'm gonna come here and click on products. If you see another difference between the order form page and, for example, the squeeze page, if you come here, there's no product, okay? So another reason why only on an order form you can make a sale inside of ClickFunnels, okay? So I'm gonna go to products and I'm going to say, hey, I want to add a product, okay? So I'm going to say Helsinki backpack, okay? That's what we're selling. The billing integration is integration with Stripe, okay? I only have one, no issue. How much are you gonna sell it for? I'm gonna sell it for 80 pounds. Close. Actually, normally, if you've seen on the supermarket, all the products, they all sell for like $99.99. That's a strategy, that's a marketing strategy, because your brain is wired to think that $79 is a lot less than $80. So that's why people put like $97, $87, $59. Because if you use 9 and 7, it's like telling the brain that it's $70 instead of 80. Okay, so I know a lot of people hate it. Like, why do you put 99? Put 100. That will lower your conversions for sure. So don't do it. So let's say we're gonna sell it for $79, okay? And you can put a lot of different currencies. We're gonna sell it in USD, but you can sell it in Colombian pesos. You can sell it in Argentinian pesos. In my client, Rachel, we sell everything in NOK, in Norwegian kronas. So you can put any currency, okay? We're gonna sell it on dollars. So since this is a one-time purchase, right? So you have two types of purchases here. You have one-time purchases. I just buy the backpack and that's it, never pay you anything again. Or you have a recurring purchase. For example, membership areas. Membership areas, you pay monthly. You pay $19 per month. When that happens, you have to create the product in Stripe. I'll show you how to on another video. And you put subscription here. So when you put subscription, you have to manually type in what ClickFunnels is gonna show the people that what they're gonna buy. But in this case, it's just a one-time purchase and I don't have to write anything here, okay? Product description, just Helsinki backpack. Here you can, for example, if you have an e-commerce and you rely on stock, right? For example, you only have 10 backpacks. Then in half hour, you sold the 10 backpacks. You want to stop all the sales, right? You don't want to keep selling because what are you going to give your clients? So you can put here like the maximum quantity, the pre-sold quantity, so it can stop selling right on time. This is still in a beta, but I think it works fine. Then you already created the product. Before you go here, before you create the product, super important, go back to this menu. So you have the fulfillment email. You can send them an email straight away from here, like, hey, thank you for your purchase. Here it is. But I always tend to delete this so it doesn't send an email through here, because I like sending my emails through the autoresponder. Okay, you can send them from here. There's 1,000 ways that you can send emails. We will see that on maybe the next class. I'll do extra classes. And then here is when they buy the product, take them to a thank you page. I don't like thank you pages, so just select one randomly, and I'll show you in the next page. When we go to the confirmation page, I'll show you what this is. I just delete it. I don't like it. The email integration, so we have the automation. When we have the autoresponder, we can integrate it here. If we're gonna use ClickFunnels to send the emails, then you don't have to do this, okay? Anyway, this is not a big deal. We just create the product and that's it, voila. Oh, please correct the errors. Oh my God, what happened? What's the error? What is the error? I don't see. The amount wasn't 0. Okay, there you go. Awesome, so we have created our product, okay? Now we have to also create a product in the OTO. We already created the backpack, now we need to create the hat. Same thing, just go to the OTO page, create the product. Okay, add the product. Let's say awesome, awesome hats, okay? The Stripe account, same thing. The amount, let's say we're gonna sell it for $19. The currency, USD dollars, these I don't have to fill in. Product description, awesome hat. So this is what appears when they get the credit card statement. This is what it's shown. This right here, the product name, is what is shown on the page when they make the purchase. We don't need to put anything here. Fulfillment email, I'm just gonna delete this. And thank you page, any page, okay? Create. Now we can go through the funnel and see if it works or not, okay? So if you're going to just send simple emails through ClickFunnels, you can actually do it without an autoresponder or without upgrading to the $297 package. You can do it on the $97 package. So if you're just starting, like, just use these automations. So you can come here to the automation, add a new email, right? And I'm gonna put from Angela Flores, your name, subject, let's say the best 5 backpacks are here. Okay, so I'm gonna send an email. Send only to subscribers active in the past X days. We're not gonna see that. The condition, everyone, and we're gonna write the email here. Okay, so hey, thank you. So if I can write correctly, thank you so much for getting this mini course. Here's the link to the first video. I will send you the next one tomorrow. Okay, something like that. And we can put a link to YouTube, you know, like just put a link, do something, okay? The email delay is, for example, I opt in, right, today, and I want to get an email straight away. And then I want to get an email one day after, and I want to get another email 2 days after. So this email delay is how long does the system have to wait for it to send the email after they opt in. So right now, this email, I wanted to send it automatically, okay? Create email. This email is going to send only when they opt into the squeeze page, when they get the first lead magnet, the free thing, okay? Then on the order form, we have also the automation tab. So in the order form, we have different scenarios. Everyone saw page but didn't buy and purchased. So if they purchased the backpack, we send them an email. If they didn't purchase the backpack, they just saw the page, we send them another email like, hey, what happened? You didn't like this backpack? Why didn't you buy it? Things like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a new email because I want you guys to go through the funnel. So Angela Flores, woohoo, thanks for buying this awesome backpack. Okay, SMTP configuration, that's how you send the emails. I'm gonna make another video for the SMTP configuration, no worries. These I can leave empty, and the condition is only for people who purchased, okay? Only for people who purchased. I'm not gonna send this email to people who didn't buy the backpack. So congrats, your backpack is on the way. Okay, of course you can make a better looking email. Email delay, immediately. So I don't have to do anything, okay? Now, same thing for the OTO. You can send an email when they purchase the OTO. So you can go to automation and add an email for when they buy the product, okay? So that's it. Like, we built a super fast small funnel. Of course, we didn't go through all the design and super picky with the copywriting. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to build a huge funnel on ClickFunnels. No coding, just drag and drop, super easy. Just have the, like, be clear which type of page you have, what's the order that you're gonna need. Easy, that's it. Model another page, make it beautiful, okay? So I want you guys to do something. I'm going to put the funnel in test mode. That means that we are going to be able to make a purchase, like a fake purchase, okay? So I'm gonna go here and put it in test mode. Stripe allows us to make fake purchase in order to test the funnel. Why is this not going on? Okay, save it. And I want you guys to go to this page. Where's my chat? I want you guys to go there, okay? You have to show them how. Okay, yeah, I will. Calm down, I will. We'll do it together. So I want all of us to purchase that backpack, okay? To get our lead magnet, we're gonna say like, oh my God, how to travel the world without losing your coolness. How? Okay, so I'm gonna tell them, look, you can get these amazing backpack, these other backpack, these other backpack. Of course, this doesn't make much sense. Like, you should only give them the free guide. This one was just like a mix of ideas. Actually, let me just delete it. I don't like leaving things like on the middle. We're just gonna delete it. I liked your idea better, Rui. Very smart, very smart. I don't like spaces. Okay, cool. And this also has a huge page on the top. You have to show, I know. Yeah, I know, you're very smart. All right, so let's go to that page. I'm gonna click on the link that I just sent you just to make sure that it works. Cool. All right, so this is the page, and I'm selling, hey, get this mini course on how to pack your bag. all right? All you have to do is, yes, I want my course. Give me your name and your email. Okay. Oh, we didn't put any emails here, did we? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Click here. Now, what's gonna happen? Oh my God, you have something else. Wow, I can buy this backpack. Of course, this is a model of the website, but it should say like, oh, look at this amazing backpack. You should buy it. It has so many pockets. Like, I could be selling my backpack because I love my backpack, and I could do an amazing sales page for it. Okay, so this page convinced the hell out of my brain to buy this backpack because it's unbelievable. Okay, so I say, okay, my name is Angela. This is my email. This is my number. This is my address. This is my city, my state, my zip code, and I live in Anguilla. Okay, step 2, which is my credit card. So on the test mode, Stripe gives us a credit card number. We don't have to put any of our credit cards. We don't have to spend money, okay? So just go on the top of the page, copy that number, and put it here as the card number. And then on the CVC, just invent 3 random numbers, put an expiry date more than today. And you see here that it tells me Helsinki backpack $80. So it automatically updated with the product that we added on the order form, right? Complete the order. I bought my backpack. Easy, easy. I bought my backpack, and now it should take me to the order form. Wow, now there's an amazing hat that I can buy for only $19. And oh my God, just by clicking on this button, that's it. I don't have to put my credit card again. I don't have to do anything. Just click on this button. Click on the button. We didn't finish that step. Remember, we created the product, but we didn't finish the step. That's why it didn't work. And that's why it's so important to test the funnels before you launch, because these things happen all the time. Yeah, I created the product, but I didn't go back to the page to actually set the button to grab the purchase for the OTO. So rule number 1, before you launch any funnel, test it, go through it, put your customer's shoes, like put yourself in their position. What can they do? They can buy this, they can say no to this, like there's a lot of options to go through, and go through them in test mode so you can actually see how your funnel is working. If you don't do that, I promise you, your funnel is not going to work correctly for them. Okay, you see, warning, no action set. So I'm going to set an action, and you see that now it says like, oh, there's a product. So I'm going to select my awesome hat and save it. Okay, save it. Okay, here's a cool trick when we are doing the tests. Every time you test, make sure that you open the page in an incognito window. Why? Because the cookies on your computer are going to save your information. So if you make a lot of tests without being in incognito window, then when you get to the confirmation page, it's gonna say like, you bought 20 hats and you bought 20 backpacks, and you're like, what? How? So make sure that you open it in an incognito window. How do you do that? Do right click on this arrow and put open link in incognito window. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna go through our funnel again. Click on the button and say my first name, Angela. And every time you test, you need to use a different email. So of course you don't have more than 1 email, or 2 or 3. So with Gmail, what you can do is put your email, and before the @ symbol, put a plus, test 1, test 2, test 3. I usually put the date. So I put September 20, what day is it today? 28. And then you put the @gmail.com. Okay, get it. Now the sales page convinced me to buy the backpack. Oh. Okay, so I go down and I say, hey, my full name is Angela Flores. This is my email. My phone number is blah. My address is blah. Don't worry about filling these things when you're doing a test. Really doesn't matter. And this is my credit card, okay? Put any 3 numbers, the year, complete my order. Now it's gonna take me to the OTO. Cool. Oh my God, I want this hat. Awesome. I just click on this button. Now it's working. And now, congratulations, you just completed your order. Your order is on your way. Your mini course is on your email. Easy. Do you see how easy it is to build a whole sales process in ClickFunnels? These on a normal website would take so much time, so much time. And imagine integrating 10,000 software just to build this sales process. Please tell me, guys, what you think, because I don't know, I feel so excited when I do these things, like, oh my God, I love this. It's so easy and so freaking exciting. Like, you can sell a product, you can build a funnel in 1 week and start selling your products. The only thing that you're missing is creating the content, making the videos, having the actual product. Robin, you already have an amazing product in your hands. Just build the funnel and start selling it now. There's a lot of strategies to it. Yeah, you can make a webinar, you can make a sales funnel, you can make a supplement funnel. There's so many ways that you can sell your product. Pick one, make it, start selling, launch it, break the leg, how they say. All right, so you see how easy it is. Beautiful, easy, fast, uncomplicated. Okay, so let's say that you have a here, when it says access your purchase, if I click here, it's going to go to that thank you page that we didn't create, that I told you to delete. So when it is something like these kind of products, I just delete this link. Okay, you can delete it in the confirmation page. If it's a if it's a membership area, you can click here and go directly to the members area. Okay, so those are things that I'm gonna make videos for, because today we've been already 2 hours here, so I know you guys are tired and you must be hating me. So I will let you go now. I just wanted you to see how easy ClickFunnels is. You can get, like, if you don't have a product, service, anything yet, if you haven't created your lead magnet, your tripwire, you haven't done that, don't open ClickFunnels yet. Don't waste your money. I did that. I opened ClickFunnels for 6 months. I paid for Funnel Hacks, which is just, it's $1,000 for 6 months. And I didn't use ClickFunnels. It was like I donated